Hey guys, welcome to another video here today. Today is going to be a actual very special video because one, it's not at my desk, but I'm standing right at my desk to do the intro. And hopefully the lighting isn't too bad, but we're going to do this vlog style here. And this is going to be like my first vlog. We'll see how it goes. If it isn't that great, might not do anymore, but who knows. But today you'll get a first look at my home lab. I know I've been making videos for quite a bit now, and I actually haven't shown my home lab mainly because I've been like, man, I got a lot of cables and things like that. So I finally cleaned it all up. Now, granted, when I say clean it all up, I mean there's still a lot of cables and it's not like super clean, but it's more presentable for a video. So today we'll be showing that off and kind of going through the explanation of some of the hardware that I have and showing you guys some cool stuff hopefully. So let's go. Alright, so we made it to the basement where my server lives. So there's terrible lighting because I brought a light down and this is the best I got. So excuse all the background stuff in regards to the things that aren't clean in my basement and the poor lighting since I don't have like a studio down here in the basement. But here we are, we're gonna have some fun. I'll show you my lab and kind of explain everything that we got because everything is right there. And it's a 13U rack and it's half service. So let's get started on and I'll show you guys kind of going from top to bottom what everything is. Alright, so to get started, you can see my rack here. We're going to start off with the top. So we got the monitor for all your stuff. We got VGA cables in the back, HDMI cords also for anything that we need. So the VGAs were for the actual servers, the rack mount servers, but then I switched to HDMI for my minis form, so that's why they're there. You obviously need your keyboard. If you don't have a keyboard, it won't actually be that great, obviously, if you're testing stuff out. And then we got two servers. So we got a Dell R620 as well as a 630. So this one's slightly pulled out because I want to show you what it kind of looks like. So for the racks, and I'll have to position the camera a little bit, but for the racks, they just slide out like normally out. So that's why it's really cool with the rails. If you have the rails, they'll slide out, and I'm trying not to hopefully drop anything as I slide it out. So you can see it's actually pretty cool. It's pretty long. It works out pretty well. This is the server. This 630 is what I was running before I bought my minis forms actually. So if I were to open this up, you can see that this one I actually had all tricked out with full RAM and full everything. So you can see that these are all 24 gig sticks here, all the way across, everything populated. You got your cool, small fans that you can pull in and out, which I can't pull in and out obviously right now, but these get really loud, so I can power them on. But then you got your other things in the back, your power supplies, all your extra PCIe stuff. But yeah, no, this is actually like, pretty cool for what I had for a rack for a long time. But I switched all mine to mini forms now if you've been watching my videos. So let's put this back on real quick. Alright, so we got it back on and we can just slide it back in. And this is what's so cool about racks is that you can just do this. And I need to apparently lock it in. So now it's locked. Continuing down, it's a little bit more messy, but I got my two minis forms in the back. So you can see back there, those two lights, those are blinking lights. Those two are both my minis forms. And then right underneath it is a UDM Pro, and we'll show you the back as well, but the machine underneath this, that's a UDM Pro. Then we got some fancy stuff down here where we have two Synologies. So I started off with the 2-bay Synology for the longest time. Then I upgraded to the 1815 Plus Synology with 8 bays so that I can store a lot more stuff. So my 2-bay is just a backup of certain files I want to keep. Then we got my UPS over to the left, right over here, for power outages. But even better, I got a second UPS right down here. So I actually have half the stuff hooked up to one and then the other half hooked up to the other. So I kind of have redundancy, but obviously some things are single points of failure. But for at least the minis form, each one is hooked up to two individual. And then at the very bottom of my rack, I got the Dell PowerEdge R710. I don't use this anymore. It's been like forever since I've used this. As you can see, some of the bays don't even close technically correctly anymore. But that was the first Very server that I ever started with, and it has done me justice in my very first home lab of creating stuff. So, but you can see that this is a 13U rack, so it's numbered all the way up. 16U, actually 16, I think. It goes up to 15 and probably 0 at the bottom. So actually this is like a 16U rack. But let's take a look at the back as well. All right, you didn't see me spin it, but there are wheels, so this rack actually moves, which is super nice, especially if you're needing to move it. So you can see the back is slightly more messy because there are a lot of random cables, but the 2 Dell power edges, then we got the 2 minis for them. So I have it all plugged into my UDM Pro right now because it's the only SFPP Plus ports that I got, but I'm gonna plan to maybe buy the high aggregation, put it above, and then have the minis form above that. So that's what all the cables are for. And then I got a power strip, a rack mount power strip, so that I can plug everything into that, which then plugs into my UPS. So, and then the 710 just kind of holds everything together right now on the backside. But you can see lots of cables. And I cleaned it up a little bit. Still not great. I didn't do much cable management right now because it was way worse. So I just made it so that it kind of looks somewhat all right. But so yeah, that's pretty much what my server rack looks like. Maybe that might give you some cool ideas for Black Friday shopping or Cyber Monday shopping. But yeah, so that's kind of what I have right now. Hopefully it will eventually grow into, like, you know, full-on server rack or something more. But that's what I've been using for pretty much all my videos right now so far. So it's a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And maybe I'll do some more vlogging. I don't know. My arm's kind of already getting tired because the camera is actually kind of heavy. But I think this was kind of fun. Obviously the lighting kind of isn't that great, and I don't know, server racks aren't as cool as probably what most people think, but I definitely enjoyed the video. So if you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.